So, like when you multiply 15 with 4, we got 60. So there are 60 minutes in an hour. So when it comes to a quarter, we're talking about 50 minutes. So when we say a quarter past 12, it's probably 12:15. Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got it. Well, I'm not sure because I've never been diagnosed by this, but I think I have dyslexia with numbers. Like even in my language, in Portuguese, when I need to solve or do something that it's related to numbers, sometimes I see them switched. And I have in
Wow.
my memory that it's a certain way, but when I check again, it's not.
Yeah.
But I'm like 100% sure that I saw in a specific way, or so it's quite complicated. And I only realized that when I was like 20, kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah, around 20 years old.
So yeah,
I
because
don't even remember how I realized, but I I think it was someone asking me to tell like a phone number, and then I was reading, and the person, oh, it's not working, and then she came to check, and it was switched the numbers I was switching, and she said, oh no, you're switching this. And when she told me that, and I looked again, she was right about it. But I swear that I was seeing in that first way that I was telling her first.
yeah, because I've encountered that kind of thing when I've been teaching so far. Because I'm just a junior teacher, you can say that. I've been teaching for a year, but in one of my pupils, I saw that dyslexia happening to him so badly, because when I taught him B, he started thinking B equals to D. It's
Mm,
just flipping sides. So when I said she's just about like 5 or 6 years, I taught her BALL ball, and I start commanding her to write on the book, and she's been writing DALL. So she's just
mm,
switching B with D.
mm-hmm.
But when you look at with a normal sensibility, you can say that she's doing mistakes on her own because she's being careless or reckless about looking at the board and writing. But in terms of neuroscience and in terms of psychology, in terms of child psychology and those dyslexia parts, I suppose and I assume that what if she has been suffering from that dyslexia, which is a kind of like a disorder in reading numbers from a very young age? Because in our country, our parents have that lack of knowledge based on dyslexia because just send them to school directly since they were young. So
Yeah,
they just, they have been brought up and grown up with those teachers. So it's really important to have that knowledge being rooted in those young learners, teachers.
I agree
Otherwise,
with you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it's really hard to.
Yeah, not only about dyslexia, it's about other mental stuff as well. Like there are some people that, oh, my kid, it's dumb at school, but in reality he just have like TDHD or
Yeah,
something like that.
like ADHD, yeah, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, yeah. Essentially, yeah, yeah. I've faced lots of problems. Essentially, those underprivileged communities in our country, and when I look at those kids, I feel really sad because those parents are not really qualified, or those parents don't actually aware of suffer their children have been suffered from those kinds of things. They just think that their child is just being dumb.
Yeah.
The child is not doing quite well in the university as other kids. Because in our country, what is really common is our parents tend to compare each other, right? So what I'm saying about is of course, let's suppose I'm a parent and I have a child which is a daughter, so I'm start to be comparing to others' daughter,
Yeah,
and yeah,
this happens here.
yeah, so comparing each other. So once like another daughter is doing excelling in academically, excelling in our studies, we start to feel insecure and try to blame our children. That is so
Mm,
bad. So yeah, we need to
yeah.
understand about dyslexia. essentially
This is
neuroscience.
one of the things that I hate the most to being compared. You know, I don't think that's fair with you or with that person, especially because people are so different. You have different experience of life. Maybe you have more time to dedicate to your studies than I do, or maybe I have like ADHD or something like that. So I don't think it's fair to compare people. I don't like to do that. I think it's
Yeah,
really rude and it doesn't work. For me, it doesn't make sense. Why would you compare people that clearly don't have the same experience in life, don't have the same opportunities, don't, I don't I don't think that's fair or that it makes sense.
yeah. Like I hate comparing. I hate comparison. Yeah, like my mom used to compare a lot, but when my mom just stopped it after I've been showcasing a lot of progress in my studies, and my mom said that if you're doing best in what you have been excelling and what you have been interested, that's enough for me. And if you can stand up on your own individually without the help of others, you're actually doing well in life. So yeah, so that's what mom is actually intended to, like, how can I say that, comment and tell me
That's
positively.
good.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And I really thank my parents for having such a great mentality and great mindset for parenting. Yeah.
My I don't think my dad ever compared me with anyone, which I'm really thankful for it, but my mom did that a lot. And even when I succeed in something, it wouldn't be enough. I should be perfect in every part of my life. If I'm doing good on my studies, then, oh, that's really good. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. But you know what should do also? That daughter's person also does this, this, and that. And she behaves this way. And at home, she does this, or, you know, so it didn't really matter for her, but at least my dad never did this to me. So I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah. Sometimes parenting matters a lot. We need to set boundaries. We need to set boundaries initially in our lives to create a better impact on those children and generations. So yeah,